I need to get revenge for my brother, and I'm gonna do that by letting Daryl Dixon go. This show has been accused of ripping off The Last of Us, and I think it is fair to say in this episode it did rip off The Last of Us, especially The Last of Us 2, with some of the most nonsensical, idiotic decision making and writing. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. Season 1 of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, is in the books. It is over. We just seen episode 6, Coming Home. Did Daryl get home? No, because Daryl Dixon made some dumb decision to stay in France and choose France and the French people over his family back in the States. But that wasn't the biggest and dumbest decision of the episode. No. That actually goes to Stefan Codron. So, the backstory, basically, from episode 1 this season, Daryl Dixon, he's involved with the death of Codron's brother. Now, keep in mind, Daryl Dixon did not kill Codron's brother. It was actually the woman that Daryl Dixon befriended at the very beginning of this series. However, Codron gets the truth from her, or, well, it was actually lies, but she told him it was the truth, and she says that some American killed your brother. So this leads Codron on some mad mission where he wants to take out Daryl Dixon. He wants to get revenge for his brother. He brings all his troops to that nunnery where they get slaughtered. I mean, Codron walks in with about 10 guys and they get taken out by nuns. Talk about unrealistic bullshit right there. A bunch of nuns killing like a bunch of like soldiers. Are you shitting me? Seriously, that was crap. Let's be real. But anyway, Codron then retreats. He's on his own. He manages to get a deal with Maron Chonet, and he becomes her lieutenant, I guess, almost number 2, so to speak. She has got the forces. She is essentially taking over France and whatnot, and he gets permission basically from her to go after Daryl Dixon, and his mission for the entire season is to kill Daryl Dixon. Then he gets his chance. He gets his chance to kill Daryl Dixon, and he's ordered to kill not only Daryl Dixon, he's ordered to kill Isabella, Sylvie, and Laron. Now, does Codron do it? Does Codron kill Daryl Dixon? He's been told by the other people in Jonet's forces to kill him. Kill the boy, make Daryl Dixon watch. Codron then looks around, and he doesn't kill Daryl Dixon. He doesn't kill the boy. He doesn't kill Sylvie. He does not kill Isabella. What does he do? He kills all Jonet's men. He wipes them all out. Then he looks at Daryl Dixon, and he gives Daryl Dixon advice. He tells him to burn the truck because you're getting tracked. It'll be easy to trace you if you stay in that truck. And then he leaves and he goes back to Janae, and Janae basically can tell, somehow she can tell that he's lying. She says that she can read eyes, and his eyes tell lies. I mean, a little bit corny, but I mean, whatever. She says you came back without a scratch on you, and she decides that he obviously killed her men. Then he admits to it, and she takes him, I guess, to get, I don't know, tortured, experimented on. I mean, who knows at this point? But the whole reason he didn't kill Daryl Dixon was dumb. He said he wasn't prepared to kill the boy. He didn't have to kill the boy. He could have just turned around and said to the soldiers, I'm not going to kill the boy. I'm only going to kill him. The boy's done nothing wrong. Or, when he killed all the soldiers, he could have turned the gun and then killed Daryl Dixon. He had the option to kill Daryl Dixon. He didn't have to kill the boy. He wiped out Janae's soldiers, so they couldn't kill the boy. The boy was safe. Laron was safe. At this point, Codron could have killed Daryl Dixon, and he decided not to, and we don't get an explanation. We don't get a reason. He just puts his gun down and decides he doesn't want to kill him anymore. Now, why didn't Daryl Dixon say, by the way, I never killed your brother? It wasn't me. I didn't. It was, it was the other woman. Daryl Dixon could have. That would have made sense if Daryl Dixon revealed that he never killed him. That would have made sense, but he didn't do that. So Codron still believes to this day that Daryl Dixon killed his brother, and he just walked away, even though he spent the entire season trying to track Daryl down to get revenge for his brother. Then he decides, no, I don't want it anymore, and just leaves. I mean, and wipes out his own men. It's like, what was this? Honest to fuck. It was like The Last of Us 2, where Ellie finally tracks down Abby, and then she just decides, no, I don't want revenge anymore. I mean, what was this? This made no sense. And I know people love The Walking Dead. I know people love to kiss the ass of The Walking Dead. But this was garbage. This made zero sense. I mean, all these characters are forgettable. All these characters, they aren't likeable. There's no reason to care for them. And when they're making dumb decisions like this, I've got to care even less. But anyway, guys, that is it. Let me know if you have any thoughts on that. Let me know if you have any explanation as to why Codron decided to let Daryl Dixon live. It made no sense. Like I said, if Daryl revealed that he didn't kill him, then I could understand it. But nothing like that happened. Codron just decided that he didn't want to kill the kid. Therefore, he was going to kill all Janae's men and then let Daryl Dixon live. It just made zero sense. He could have killed Daryl Dixon after killing all her men. Honestly, I don't understand this show. How can a show have such bad writing? How can a show be just so fucking dumb, yet people will say it's great? People like Trev's Chan giving this a 10 out of 10 this season. No, it's not a 10 out of 10. I mean, this season, if you give this season a 4, you're being extremely generous. And I mean that. Extremely generous. This was not a good season of television. It wasn't. I tell you what, it had moments. I will not deny it. I'm not a fan of The Walking Dead. I think it's been garbage now for at least a decade. I will admit there was moments in this season where I felt they did stuff really good. But you can't... good moments don't make a great season, okay? You've got to base it overall. And the majority of this sucked. It did. And this whole story with Codron absolutely sucked. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. It made no sense. If you can make some sense out of it, then please let me know down below. But until then, until next time, peace.